Hi, I'm Joan Kang Shin. Welcome to Our World's Professional Development Program. These videos will help teachers improve their classroom practice and help their students to get the most out of Our World. This video will introduce you to the use of songs and chants with young learners and give you practical ideas for implementing them effectively in the English language classroom. As you probably know, songs and chants are fun for young learners. They love to sing. They love to say chants in rhythm. They love repeating phrases that rhyme. Of course, we want to make the classroom fun and enjoyable, but there are many other reasons to make songs and chants part of your class.
One of the characteristics of young learners is that they really like to chant. Sometimes they play chorus at home with their brothers and sisters. So having that in class would make the atmosphere really tense-free, anxiety-free.
They learn the rhythm of the language. They also like songs per se because they're children. And it's easy for them to remember. It's easier to remember a song rather than something that doesn't have a rhyme on it.
Children, we can introduce some mnemonics, when dealing with these children, through songs and through chants. Of course, they will enjoy that. It's enjoyable after all. What matters most is the atmosphere, the environment in the classroom that we should manage.
Singing, chanting, and rapping are developmentally appropriate activities, both inside and outside of the classroom. Another reason to use songs and chants is that they are good ways for young learners to practice language in meaningful and relevant contexts. Plus, they are usually easy to remember because of the rhythm and repetition. Finally, singing is a social activity, helping children feel a part of the group. Think about songs from your culture that are taught generation after generation. Children enjoy them partly because they feel connected to a group. This social aspect of singing helps to build a sense of community within a class for both the teacher and the students. Now, let's look at some effective ways to use songs and chants in the classroom. It is important to choose songs that are appropriate for the age group. Let's look at some examples. Here is a Level 2 song from Our World. The topic is animals, and the song includes animals children are fascinated with, such as parrots, monkeys, penguins, and kangaroos. The tune is familiar and simple, just right for little kids who are 6 or 7 years old.
But it can fly. A parrot is a bird that flies high in the sky.
Now take a look at a sample song from Level 5. This one reflects a topic and style for older children. The song is like a catchy pop song and has some rap. It encourages young people to learn about their history and culture and encourages them to keep their culture strong.
What special art does your culture bring to our world? What special thing does your family bring to our world?
It is always important to use songs, chants, or rap that your young learners will find fun and catchy. Our World has original songs for each unit that your young learners will love. Children are kinesthetic learners. That means they like to move their bodies and move around the room. So anytime you can add movement to a song or chant, it will make the activity more engaging for them. In addition, your students will remember the song better when the movements are attached to the words. Adding movement to songs also helps young learners understand language. Let's look at an example of a song with movement that aids in comprehension. It is called the weather song. Try to sing along and do the movements with me. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell us, Johnny, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy out today? Is it snowy? Is it windy? What's the weather like today? Do you see how the movements help show the meaning of the words? The gestures make singing the song fun for children and help them remember the meaning of the words. Let's take a look at how you can prepare a song with movements that make the song fun, engaging, and easier to understand. The song is called Big or Small. The unit is about family, and the song helps to practice the names of the family members as well as the words big, small, little, short, and tall. When you prepare the song, choose the movements you will use to show the meaning of the vocabulary. I will show you my gestures for the song, but remember that you should use the gestures that make sense in your country or culture. You can use this to show big and this to show small. This could mean little. Here is short and here is tall. Now watch these students enjoy the song with the gestures. When you use the songs in our world, you should think about and prepare movements that will make the song both enjoyable and comprehensible. Teachers need to provide opportunities for young learners to personalize what they are learning. This means to connect new information and language to them. Take a look at this fun song about animals that we saw earlier. Kids can personalize the content by thinking about what they can and can't do. Instead of, a parrot is a bird that flies, it can't swim, but it can fly. A parrot is a bird that flies high in the sky. Students can sing about themselves. For example, laundry is a boy who jumps. He can't fly, but he can jump. Laundry is a boy who jumps high in the air. You can even have students draw themselves doing their movements. Your students will have fun personalizing the song, and it will help them stretch their ability to use language in different and authentic ways. Songs and chants can be a great technique for managing your young learners. You can use them as a routine to let students know that you are starting and ending class. Using routines like this helps students know what is happening in class. These rituals can help young learners build real language in the classroom, especially if you take the time and effort to keep these routines consistent and train students in how to use English to accomplish these routines. Start the class with a cheer to get your students excited to begin class, like this one. English is fun. English is cool. I speak English, and so do you. Yay, English! This cheer's fun, encourages students to move, and helps your young learners recognize that they are speakers of English. It's a positive way to get your class started. Or perhaps students have a favorite song they've just learned and want to practice. Just make sure you start the day in a positive way. Mark the end of the class time with a routine. In the example, the teacher has established a routine of using a chant for the end of the day. You were awesome! Hip hip hooray! See you next class and have a great day. This marks the end of the class, sends a positive message about students' performance in class, and gives them authentic language that they can use when saying goodbye in real life. As we have seen, using songs and chants is a great way to make your class engaging and fun while using an authentic form of communication that is developmentally appropriate for your young learners. Don't be afraid to sing and chant with your students, or bring in recordings or videos that will encourage them to sing, chant, and even move and dance with the music. Let's end this video with a chant. You were awesome! Hip hip hooray! See you next class and have a great day. Have a great day, and I hope you use a song or chant in your next class.
This is our world. Everybody's got a song to sing. Each boy and girl. This is our world.